Good afternoon. The Duke of Edinburgh has left hospital and rejoined the Queen and other members of the royal family at Sandringham. The Prince, who spent 4 nights at Papworth Hospital, thanks staff for the excellent care he'd received during his stay. Our royal correspondent Nicholas Witchell has this report.
It had been a moment of real anxiety on Friday when he'd been admitted to hospital with chest pains. But after 3 full days and 4 nights, the Duke left Papworth with a wave and feeling very cheerful, according to palace officials who were with him. He headed by road back to the royal family's estate at Sandringham to rejoin the Queen and the rest of his family. It will be much to their relief and to his that he's out of hospital and back with them. What we don't know, of course, is whether he's returned home with any explicit advice from the doctors to adjust his workload. The Duke remains remarkably active for someone in his 90s. He pursues many interests of his own, carriage driving, for example, and honorary roles in the military. But by far and away his most important role is to support the Queen. His presence is of great significance to her, and as we approach the Diamond Jubilee year, with its programme of visits to many different parts of the United Kingdom, the Queen will certainly be hoping that nothing will curtail her husband's ability to accompany her. The Duke, of course, will hate the idea of people fussing over him. He will want to play as full a role as possible at the Queen's side, as he always has. They've been together now as husband and wife for 64 years. Duty has always come first, but now perhaps they'll feel that safeguarding their health should assume a greater importance. Nicholas Witchell, BBC News.
Well, our correspondent Anthony Bartram is outside Sandringham now, and Anthony, rest in the immediate short term, but Prince Philip certainly looked in good spirits as he left hospital today.
He did, didn't he? Looked remarkably good form, having been through a very worrying 4 days in hospital. He's had just under 2 hours to settle back in amongst the royal family here at Sandringham. We, of course, don't know what the doctor's orders were that he returned here with, but I would imagine that rest and to take things easy were among them. Of course, that's easier said than done for a man who is, of course, the Queen's consort, heading into an incredibly busy Diamond Jubilee year, and no doubt his schedule in the coming months will be something that will be looked at very closely indeed. We know that he hasn't got another formal engagement until mid-January, and his first public engagement isn't until February, so some time yet, but no doubt that is something that will be looked at very closely, given what he's been through, in spite of him being a very sprightly 90 and happy to be home.
Anthony, thanks very much.